This is a review, so you don't have to record this if you don't want to. But Genesis 45, verse 4, it says, "And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. They came near, and he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold unto Egypt." Now, he's already played a couple of tricks on him. I love Joseph. I love reading about Joseph, because Joseph is a picture of Christ. And Joseph is the kind of man that he played tricks on his brothers. The first thing he did was he put double money in their sacks and sent them home. And then he told them, "Don't come back unless you bring me your younger brother, Benjamin," which was his brother. Because he had 4 wives. Israel had 4 wives. He had 2 sisters, Rachel, Leah, and then the 2 maids. Out of that which came 12 sons. Well, Rebekah had 2, Joseph, and she died birthing Benjamin. So he said, unless you bring Benjamin back, y'all can't have no more food. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep one of y'all in prison. First he kept them all in prison for a couple of days, 10 days, because he liked to play with them, you know what I mean? Right. He wanted to show them just a little glimpse of what prison life is like. Right. You know, they call that, what they call that, scared straight? Is that what they call that? It's scared straight now? Yeah. You know, so Joseph does that. And then he keeps one of the brothers. He says, the rest of y'all can go home. But if you don't come back with Benjamin, don't come back. Right. So he tells him, he says, now bring him back. And he keeps one of the brothers. Now, it doesn't say which brother. I think it was the first guy that originally said, let's kill Joseph, or let's throw him in the pit. I'm not sure which one started the whole thing, but he kept one of them. He kept him in prison, and he didn't let him out of prison until the 10 brothers came back. And the brothers came back and said, they told their daddy, Daddy said, go back to Egypt and buy some more corn, because we ain't got no corn. You know, this famine's been going on for a long time. And he said, well, we already told you, old man. The guy in charge over there says, unless we bring our younger brother, we can't buy no more corn. And he said, well, he agreed. He said, so 2 brothers say, you know, you can kill your grandchildren, my children, if I don't bring back Benjamin. He said, now, you know, here's Grandpa. You know, what are you going to tell Grandpa? You know, kill my own grandchildren. You know, come on now. You know, but that's the best they could think of. You know, you can kill my children. You know, if I don't bring back your son. And the old man loved the younger son. Now, I don't know why it is that way, but that's just the way life is. Life is not fair, so get over it, okay? You might as well just get over it, amen? Life is not fair. Right. You know, Daddy loves his younger boy more than anybody else. And right now, it's Benjamin. And so he's done lost Joseph, which was the youngest, but now it's Benjamin. So he finally breaks down and says, I tell you what, take a present to the man in charge, takes him a present. Joseph has them all sit down in his house and eat, from the oldest all the way to the youngest, which is Benjamin. He gives Benjamin 5 portions more. He had a porterhouse steak. Everybody else had a strip-eye steak, you know, one of them strip steaks, the cheapest steak you can buy, you know. They all had the strip steak, except for Benjamin. He has a big old porterhouse steak. I mean, it's one of them big 1-pounder, big old baked potato. He had 5 times the food. And they're all thinking, now how did he know we were all born this way? Right. And they don't know it's Joseph still. They have no idea. So Joseph plays another trick. He says, I want you to fill their bags, put all their money, double their money. All the money they brought, plus They brought the money back from the last time. He said, put it back in their bags, put corn on top. He said, now I want you to take my silver cup, and I want you to put it in Benjamin's bag. And stick it way at the bottom. Put corn on it. So they take off for about a day, and they're feeding their camels and so forth. And then Joseph finally says, all right, go get them. He says, now don't hurt them. I want you to bring them all back. He says, and accuse them of stealing. Now this is all planned out, okay?
Right.
So Joseph, you say God's not that way. I hate to pop your little bubble, okay? But God does have a sense of humor, all right? And it may not be the sense of humor you like, all right? But God does talk about, he said, you'll cry in the book of Proverbs with me on the day of adversity, and I will mock you. Why don't you cry a little louder? Come on now. Cry a little louder. I can't hear you. Come on now. You know, that's God's sense of humor. And you say, I don't get it. That's because you ain't got me yet. Amen. You ain't got a perfect body yet. All right? But God does have a sense of humor. It's just not like your sense of humor.
Amen.
All right, you know, we like slapstick. Anybody watch the Three Stooges?
Yeah.
You know, boards sitting on top of us and people slapping each other. You know, and then what are we doing? We're laughing like crazy, right? You know why? We like to see somebody else being in pain. You know, what do we do? You know, and I forgot how it goes, but you know. So he brings them back, and he says, whoever has the cup, I'm going to kill. They're going to be the servant. The rest of you guys can leave. They find the cup in Benjamin's bag. He says, okay, well, the rest of y'all go. Benjamin's my servant now. And they all get right. God has found us out. And they finally break down and say, we sold you into slavery. Now here's a man that just says, now therefore be not grieved nor angry with yourselves that you sold me hither, for God has sent me before you to preserve your life. Now these men, these 10 brothers, what did they do? Well, first they had hatred toward Joseph. They didn't like him.
Right.
They were envious. He had the coat of many colors. They just got the regular jackets. He was favored among Daddy. You know, they was out there working and Joseph was hanging around with Dad. He was spoil rotten. You know, he got his little allowance, and they had to work for their money.
Right.
All right? And so they got to work for their money, but Joseph, he gets an allowance just for playing around. And so he's spoiled rotten, and so they got envy, they got hatred, and they want to kill him. Then they take his coat, steal his coat from him, cut it up, put blood, take it to Daddy, and Daddy, in turn, thinks that his son has died. And his son has not died. His son is alive. They put him in a pit. God put you in the pit. You can stay there all day and pray, get me out of the pit. You ain't getting out of the pit. You in the pit, you might as well look up and thank God I'm in the pit. Amen. At least I can see the stars. Amen. Because you're not getting out. You might as well forget it.
Amen.
All right? And then he becomes a slave. Then he gets accused of rape. Then he gets to prison. 13 years have passed by. What's a year of bad luck? 13. 13 years of bad luck. Are you in the perfect will of God? Joseph is in the perfect will of God for 13 bad years. People say, well, you know, you must be in sin and you must be doing something bad, or, you know, you're doing this or you're doing that. No, he was in the perfect will of God. He was in the perfect will of God. He was there. Amen. There's a book, and I told my kids, I told them Wednesday, I said, no, there's a book called George, the Book of George. Now, if you read that book, or the Book of Johnny, and you read everything that was going to happen the rest of your life as being a Christian, you know, you may have second thoughts about being a Christian. You know, you may just say, I'm not really sure if I want to go through 13 years of bad luck. You know, I'm not really sure if I'm ready to go through all this stuff and all these troubles that I'm going to go through. That's why God don't let you read the book.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
He don't let you read it. Why? You might discourage you. He did give him a couple of dreams. Everybody's going to bow down to you. Daddy and mama's going to bow down to you. All your brothers are going to bow down to you. It's going to happen. Now, Joseph gets out of prison. He interprets the king's dreams. He tells them, we're going to have 7 years of bad luck. 7 good years, good times. 7 years of bad times. And 7 years of famine. Joseph's working hard. They said, well, who can we find to take over this job? He said, you need to find somebody that'll take 20%, put them in these silos, and then when the bad times come, we'll have corn so that we can feed the people. Great plan. Yeah, it's a great plan. It's like Social Security, amen. Originally, Social Security, and I hate to pop your little bubble, amen, but Social Security was only meant for the ones that lived too long. All right, when they first came up with 60 or whatever number it was, 65, it was only meant for those that lived too long and couldn't take care of themselves. It was never meant as a social program, but we like the number. Now, my age, they don't tell you this in the government, but because of my age, I was born in 59, I cannot get full Social Security until I'm 69 and 10 months. Now, they won't tell you that in public. Everybody still thinks it's 65, but they didn't raise that.